What's your town or city like? In this video, you'll learn how to describe places in English using natural, everyday vocabulary. We'll look at real examples of people describing different types of places, from busy cities to quiet countryside towns. You'll hear from 3 different speakers, Terry, Jess, and Ben. Each one talks about the place where they live using useful descriptive words and phrases. Let's start with Terry. He lives in a big city and he has a lot to say about it.
I live in a thriving city that never seems to slow down. It's a large, bustling place full of life and movement. The streets are always packed with people, and traffic is bumper to bumper most of the day. But what I love is that it's conveniently located. It's only about 3 hours by train from where I grew up. There's a constant buzz in the city center, with towering skyscrapers, shopping districts, and entertainment on every corner. It can be overwhelming, but there's no shortage of things to do.
Thriving city is a city that is successful, growing, and full of activity. Other synonyms could be flourishing or booming. London is a thriving city with opportunities around every corner. I moved to a smaller town after living in a thriving city for years. Bustling means full of activity, noise, and energy. Other synonyms could be lively, crowded, or busy. The market was bustling with people buying fresh produce. I enjoy living in a bustling neighborhood. Packed with people means very full or crowded. Other synonyms could be crammed or jam-packed. The streets were packed on Saturday night. The train was packed during rush hour. Bumper to bumper means heavy traffic, with vehicles very close together. Other synonyms could be heavy traffic. It took an hour to get home in bumper to bumper traffic. I avoid driving at 5 p.m. because it's always bumper to bumper. Conveniently located means positioned in a place that is easy to access. Other synonyms could be well-placed, easy to access, or close by. The hotel is conveniently located next to the station. Our office is conveniently located near shops and transport. Constant buzz means a feeling of continuous excitement or activity. Other synonyms could be excitement or vibrant energy. There's a constant buzz in the city center. I love the buzz of a big city, especially at night. Towering skyscrapers are very tall, modern buildings. Other synonyms could be high-rise buildings or tall towers. The city skyline is filled with towering skyscrapers. I could see the towering skyscrapers from my hotel window. Shopping districts means areas of a city with many shops. Other synonyms could be shopping areas or retail zones. Oxford Street is one of London's most famous shopping districts. I spent the afternoon walking around the shopping district. Entertainment are places to enjoy music, shows, and events. Other synonyms could be lots to do or full of attractions. There's entertainment on every corner, live music, cinema, and cafes. Overwhelming means too much to handle or very intense. Other synonyms could be stressful or overpowering. The crowd at the concert was a bit overwhelming. I love the city, but it can be overwhelming during rush hour. Now, let's hear from Jess. Unlike the others, Jess has a very different perspective on her city. She's not quite as enthusiastic. In fact, she finds her area a bit frustrating. Let's listen to what she has to say.
I live in a city that's honestly quite difficult to enjoy. It feels cramped and filthy, with run-down buildings scattered everywhere. The traffic is always bumper to bumper, and public transport is rarely on time. Some areas are considered no-go zones because of safety concerns, and there are far too many deprived neighborhoods that get overlooked. I find the city overwhelming at times, jam-packed with people and noise. I often think about moving somewhere quieter and greener, where things feel a bit more balanced.
Cramped means too small or crowded, with not enough space to move comfortably. Other synonyms could be confined, tight or overcrowded. The room felt cramped with all the furniture in it. Do you ever feel cramped in your living space? Filthy means extremely dirty and unpleasant. Other synonyms could be grimy, mucky or disgusting. The streets were absolutely filthy after the carnival. Would you go into a cafe if it looked really dirty? Run down means in bad condition due to age or lack of care. Other synonyms could be shabby and neglected. They lived in a rundown part of the city. Have you seen any rundown buildings in your area? Scattered means to spread out unevenly over an area. Other synonyms could be dispersed or spread about. There were rundown houses scattered across the estate. Why do you think some areas look so scattered and disorganized? No-go zones are areas that are considered unsafe to enter. Other synonyms could be dangerous areas or unsafe zones. Tourists were warned to avoid the no-go zones at night. Do you think every city has no-go areas? Deprived means lacking basic necessities like money, healthcare, or education. Other synonyms could be disadvantaged, underprivileged, or poor. He grew up in a deprived neighborhood but worked his way out. What do you think could help deprived communities most? Jam-packed means extremely full or crowded. Other synonyms could be crammed or packed. The bus was jam-packed with commuters this morning. Have you ever been stuck in a jam-packed place during rush hour? Quieter means having less noise or activity. Other synonyms could be calmer or more peaceful. I moved to a quieter neighborhood to escape the city noise. Would you prefer a quieter lifestyle? Greener means more environmentally friendly or having more nature. Other synonym could be eco-friendlier. She wanted to live in a greener area with lots of trees and parks. Do you think greener cities are healthier? And finally, we have Ben. His story brings us a refreshing change. He lives in a much quieter, greener place. Let's hear how he describes his peaceful town.
I live in a small, peaceful town on the outskirts of a bigger city. It's surrounded by greenery and fresh air. The town is quiet and well kept, with lots of trees, parks, and cycle paths. The community really focuses on being eco-friendly. There are recycling stations everywhere, and many people grow their own vegetables. It's also conveniently located, just about 3 hours by train from London, which makes it easy to travel when needed. I love how relaxing it feels here. It's clean, safe, and perfect for raising a family.
On the outskirts of means just outside the edge of a town or city. Other synonyms could be on the edge or on the border of. They live on the outskirts of Manchester. Would you prefer to live in the city centre or on the outskirts? Peaceful means calm, quiet, and without noise or stress. Other synonyms could be calm or tranquil. Would you enjoy living in a peaceful town? Yes, I love the peaceful atmosphere, no traffic, no noise. Surrounded means having something all around. Other synonyms could be enclosed by or bordered by. Is your town surrounded by nature? Yes, we're surrounded by forests and lakes. Greenery means green plants, trees, or grass. Other synonyms could be vegetation or plant life. Do you like living near greenery? Definitely. The greenery makes the air feel fresh and clean. Quiet means without much noise or activity. Other synonyms could be calm or silent. Do you prefer a quiet or busy place to live? I prefer somewhere quiet where I can relax. Well kept means clean and cared for, in good condition. Other synonyms could be tidy, maintained or neat. Is the town well kept? Yes, the streets and parks are spotless. Cycle path means a path or lane for people to ride bicycles on. Other synonyms could be bike path or cycling lane. Are there cycle paths where you live? Yes, there's a long cycle path that goes through the park. The community means the people living in a particular area and how they connect or work together. Other synonyms could be local people or neighborhood. Is your community friendly? Very. People help each other and organize local events. Recycling stations are designated places for sorting and dropping off recyclable materials. Other synonyms could be recycling points or collection bins. Are there recycling stations nearby? Yes, we have one on almost every street corner. That's it for today's lesson on describing places. You've seen 3 real examples and learned natural, everyday vocabulary. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.